We believe that there's a few changes in the field.
Shot to be delivered out behind Earl
when the game
Naveen.
starts. But now the crowd stands for Earl Naveen. Fina team. In goals, number 1, Kevin Keenan. Number 2, Aaron Flanagan. At full back, wearing number 4, Peter Walsh. Number 3, Sean B. He's out on corner back duty so far, we can see. The ball is in. The game is on. We'll continue on. The half back line, 5, Cathal Curran. Number 6, Clint Horn. And number 7, Ryan Casey. At midfield, Joey Keenan, number 8, and number 10, David Buckley. The half forward line, Conor Langton wears number 11, Mark Dillon wears number 12. Just looking here now because we do know that the midfielder Curley isn't starting from the Fina, so I'm trying to figure out who's his replacement. But as I do, Conor Langton blocked down on the 45, ball spills out, and it's that replacement, number 17, Ollie Dunn, comes out to David Buckley. David Buckley with a point, he scored 2 here last week, and he has 1 already, a score for Nafina. And the full forward line, number 13, Cathal Brady, number 15, Liam Langton, the captain, and number 14 in the corner, John Paul Casey, the goal scorer from last week. Puck out, down into, it's gathered up. It's gathered up by the area replacement, Ollie Dunn, wearing 17. Brings it out to Joey Keenan. Keenan has a goal from over 70 yards, and it's wide from Joey Keenan. A minute and a half gone in this game. A point to no score in favour of Nafina. Shane Murphy drives that ball down on top. Declan Boylan. Ron Maguire, and the ball's out over the line. Joey Keenan standing over the line ball. It's a good strike across the field. Comes to Mark Dillon. Drops out of his hand. Regains the ball in around the square. Murphy comes out. Murphy does well. He's going out the side. Attempt to dispossess him, but it comes as far as Ronan Butler. Ronan Butler clears the ball to David Nally, the midfielder. He's off. Away he goes. Away he goes and he strikes. Down into the line. Carl Flynn coming out to it. Carl Flynn scored 3 points from play the last day. He collides with his own man. Keenan is there again. Keenan moving out again. Looks to make the strike. Makes a hand pass instead. Aaron Brazil gets a hurl to it. Bit of a ruck and out it comes. Belmont trying to come out with the ball, but it's gone back into another ruck. Referee, he won't give it much longer, I think. But before he gets a chance to blow, it's cleared, but it comes down as far as Aaron Flanagan. Aaron Flanagan looks to switch the play, puts it down on top of Liam Langton. Butler's there with him. No freezes the referee. The Nafina line don't agree, but the ball is coming out. And Rona Maguire is on it. Puts it in on Oisin Kelly. Oisin Kelly turns. He's off. Strikes it off the hurl. Wide ball. Belmont getting organised on the Nafina puck out. Keenan drops it down, dropping nearly on the 45. Ibison puts his hurl up, bats it out. Declan Boylan there, another one of these rooks. Butler goes to lift it, done with it, strikes it in. Wren comes out. It's out in front of him anyway. Wren gets it, moving towards the side. Dispossessed, spills out. David Buckley trying to gather it up. Another bit of a ruck. Comes back as far as Butler. Butler's breaking out towards the side. A strike, but he's blocked down. Liam Langton. Liam Langton, the captain, and top scorer for Nafina the last day. Threads a pass to his brother Connor, and it's a good score. And it's Nafina 2 points. Belmont no score. 4.5 minutes gone into this under-21 final. Murphy with the puck out. Down once again. Declan Boylan is there. David Buckley is there. Boylan gets a hurl to it. Will they win the break? And it's a Belmont line ball. Comes off the hurl of Connor Langton. David Nally coming back to take that line ball on his own 65-metre line. It's a great stroke, it's down into the corner and Oisin Kelly is out chasing it. Will it make the line? No. Goes off Oisin Kelly and it's a wide ball. Puck out landing well into the Belmont defence. It was launched down into the forward line. Kelly goes. And Sean Beattie gets a hurl. Comes out again. Joey Keenan on that ball again, and it's a free out for Nafina. Six minutes gone in this game so far. Big strike from Keenan. Landing down on top of the full forward line. Butler comes out, gets a hurl to it. David Nally wins the break. Chopped down from Liam Langton. And Shane Murphy coming from the goal to take this free. Murphy takes it short. Comes to David Nally in the middle of the field. David Nally has a go. It's a wide ball. And a wide for Belmont. They need to break their duck and get the scoreboard taking over. Keenan pucks the ball out. Called by Butler. Comes in and it's David Buckley wins the break. Buckley has another whack. It's a great score from David Buckley. 3 points to no score in the favour of Nafina. Just as the last day, Nafina starting the brighter of the two teams. Murphy knocks it out. Coming down on top of Boylan. Jack Clancy is there, sorry. Another one of these rucks. Clint Horn tries to win it. And it comes out. Dunn strikes it, blocked down. Ibison hand passes it over his shoulder. Gives it to Butler. Dunn dispossesses. They're all in and about now. But it's Jack Clancy Clancy, who comes away from the ruck. Jack Clancy moving well, knocks it in around the square into Oisin Kelly. Kelly puts the hand up, but it's cleared by Keenan. And out come Na Fianna. For a flicker of a second there, it looked like there was a goal on for Belmont, but it just didn't happen. Cleared down the field, hit into the corner. Liam Langton running onto that ball. Butler's following him. Takes a side step. Butler has the hurl out. He gets there. Langton goes to the ground and it's a free. It's a free for Na Fianna. And one should think it should be a fairly easy score. Just the big change there. A nice chance of a score for Belmont. The ball comes down the field. And really, they would have been quite happy not to have conceded a goal there. Langton goes through his routine. It's over the bar. And Langton with another free. Murphy strikes it out. Once again, it's on the hillside. Declan Boylan is there, but the break is won. The break is won by that man, Joey Keenan. David Nally following him. Gets the hook in. A hook in from Nally, another hook in. But Keenan is still on the goal. Hand pass from Joey Keenan out to Mark Dillon. Aaron Brazel in hot pursuit. Comes back to Keenan. Has a whack in around the square. In on top of Wren. But Ibbison is there. Ibbison tries to clear, but it's Conor Langton moving towards goal. And it's over the bar from Conor Langton, his second score from play. And it's 5 points to no score in favour of Na Fianna. Just 10 minutes gone in the first half of this under-21 final. Murphy takes a short one out to Conor Kenny. Kenny centres it in on top of Boylan, but that man Buckley is there again. Gathers it on the ground and away he goes. David Nally harrowing. Jack Clancy there as well. Jack Clancy scoops it on towards David Nally. David Nally is cut off though. The ball is not cleared though. It's another one. And there seems to be a free for Belmont. And this is Belmont's chance to open their scoring. And it will be Jack Clancy stepping up to take this free for Belmont. Jack Clancy, a very good game on the frees the last day. Scored 9 points in total, 8 from frees. He's standing over this now to bring Belmont into this game with the first score so far. He makes no mistake. And Keenan, the Na Fianna goalie, goes to strike his puck out. They've created space out in front of Mark Dillon, but it's going to drop on top of him now, and that space seems to have dipped out, but Liam Langton is there. And there's another one of these rucks. And it's Na Fianna who once again come away from the ruck, and it comes out to Buckley. Buckley tries to steady himself. Oisin Kelly gets across him. There's a hurl gone, and there's a wide ball gone. And Oisin Kelly seems to have come off the worst of attempting to block that puck. And he's up and he's off again. Kelly now on the half forward line for this puck out. It's coming down on top of him. Puts a hand up, but it goes past him. But he's there again, and he's off. Buckley in pursuit. Joey Keenan in pursuit. No real help from the Belmont team. Tries to square it into the middle. Does well to get it off, but it's a Nafina man who gets there. And that Nafina man is Kyle Curran. Kyle Curran goes out over the line, and it'll be a line ball. And Oisin Kelly will across the field to take that line ball. 13 minutes gone in this game. The ball is taken quick. Comes out to David Nally. Score from David Nally. And it's a 2-point or 3-point game. Hook out straight down the middle on top of Lee Langton. Spills from his hand. All he done is there. Horses and all of it. Another one of these rucks. Comes out. Joey Keenan got a hurl to it. The Dunn comes onto it. Throws it out to Mark Dillon. Mark Dillon. Aaron Brazel harrying him. Comes back out. Comes back out to Cottle Brady. Puts it inside. Ronan Butler gathers it. Clears it. Past a few people. Comes to Johnson. Sean Beattie gets a touch to it. Out to Clint Horn. Comes out the side, but it's David Nally coming onto the ball in the middle of the field. Closed down, but he regathers the ball. Moves it in again. Ronan Maguire gets a hurl to it. But it's not enough. It's an Nafina man coming out. Ronan Maguire adjudged to have fouled Ryan Casey, and it's a free out for Nafina and Kevin Keenan, the goalkeeper, coming out to strike the ball on his 21-yard line. Keenan drives the ball in around the square. Breaks down. Ronan Butler is there. And it's a free out to Ronan Butler. And Murphy coming out of the goals to take this one again. Drives the ball down on top of Maguire. Goes by Maguire. Comes on to Jack Clancy. Jack Clancy moves the ball on. Keenan comes out of the goal. Doesn't get it clean. Keane Johnson gets on that ball. Cathal Flynn blocked down by Aaron Flanagan. It's still there. Flicks at it, but it comes back out and Peter Walsh moves the ball out. Ball coming out around the middle of the field. Conor Kenny puts his hurl up. Aaron Brazel doesn't get there, but Conor Kenny does. Back down on top of Cathal Flynn. Cathal Flynn comes onto the ball. Throws a hand pass out. Passes to Ross Cattle, but it doesn't work out. Joey Keenan comes onto the ball again. Joey Keenan, big strike of the ball in around the square. Bud Murphy leaves his goal, making towards the line, doesn't get it up. But Wren gets there, gets a hurl to it and a boot to it, and whatever else. Ibison moves the ball down. Declan Boylan throws it up, but he's blocked down, but it'll still be a line ball, and a hurl on David Buckley. Chief Simons, the referee, coming over to have a word with Declan. Oh, sorry, with a member of the Nafina backroom team. I don't really know what happened there, but it appears that the Mayor Freerna has been sent to the hill. The line ball has been taken in the meantime. Clint Horn comes out with it, gives the hand pass to Buckley. Buckley tries to switch the play, comes on top of Langton. Hand is up, but they're adjudged to have fouled him. And this will be a very scoreable free for Nafina. They've been held up. Their treatment for an Nafina player in their backline. That player is Aaron Flanagan. Referee just studying and he's okay to resume play. And when he does, Liam Langton is standing over a free. Langton strikes well, and it's 6 points to 2 in favour of Na Fianna after nearly 19 minutes of the first half of this game. Murphy drops the ball down, coming down on top of Clancy. Ronan Maguire is there, but Clancy gets his hurdle, does very well. David Nally takes off, moving towards goal. David Buckley comes across, gets a good tackle in. Ball comes out to Johnson, tries to lift and strike. It's a 65 after the block down, I think, from Joey Heaton. Some things in this game in the last couple of minutes. There's a glaring sun after appearing over the stand for those of us on the hillside, making observing this game that little bit more difficult. It's a wide ball, and the score remains 6 points to 2 as Keelan goes to strike his puck out. David Nally goes up, but it's Joey Keelan catches clean. The first clean catch from a puck out all day. Puts the ball down on Mark Dillon. Aaron Brazel tracking him back. He gets across, but Dillon still has the ball. But he's run out of road now, but he's still moving. Out to Conor Langton. Langton turns to strike, blocked down. Butler goes down on it, tries to burst out the side. And it's a free out. Ronan Butler, the centre back, strikes it down, strikes it on top of his opposite number, but a hurl is got to it. It comes to Oisin Kelly, and Kelly is off, making towards the goal. Kyle Kern trying to catch him, but he's not going to catch him. Oisin Kelly, wide ball. On top of Conor Langton. Conor moves on his own break. Sean Ibsen in pursuit. Ronan Butler adjudged to have fouled him. And this will be another score. Given the form that Liam Langton is on these frees, this should be another score. Not the easiest to freeze, but he hasn't missed too many so far. He squeezes it in, 7 points to 2 in favour of Na Fianna, 22 minutes gone. Murphy down on top of Jack Clancy. Jack Clancy, ball spills out. Clint Horn is there, Ronan Maguire is there. It's a Belmont line ball. There's a line in here, Pat Gould. Pat Kelly. Short one back to Ibbison. Ibbison takes it. Looks to give it back to Nally. Langton moves in on him. David Buckley in pursuit. Nally has a goal, and it's over the bar. David Nally's second score of the game. Belmont's third, 7 points to 2, 23 minutes gone. 7 points to 3, sorry, only Eddie Nally is here. we wouldn't know what's going on at all. Thank God for it. Great catch. And the catch was by Kyle Brady. But the ball has come out. The Clonboyle moving on to it. Liam Langton is there. Aaron Brazil breaks out and wins a free. There's two things that have defined this game so far, is an awful lot of rucks and an awful lot of sort of silly frees. David Nally, the ball being moved up to his own 65-metre line. He'll have a whack at it. Ball breaking around the square. Ocean Kelly is there. Breaks out. Kelly on the ball. Has a whack over the bar. 7 points to 4. Ocean Kelly's first score of the game. Puck out comes. It's been misjudged because it's come to Declan Boylan. Boylan throws it out. Ronan Maguire. Ronan Maguire is dispossessed. He's dispossessed by Conor Langton. Langton having a whack. Puts it in around the square. Breaks out to Liam Langton. Langton making for the goal. That's surely a penalty. Richie Fitzsimons going in to consult with his umpires. They might be happier if he hadn't. Aaron Brazil will be the man who's yellow carded. No, there's no card, he's just ticked. It's a penalty. Just a tick for Aaron Brazil. He considers himself fortunate in that sort of situation now. Langton replacing the ball. Lifts, strikes. Murphy's there. Spud Murphy with the save. Ball breaks out. Wren tries to come to it. Langton is there again, but it's Wren moving out towards the side now. Where's the help? Where's that famous out ball? Sean Ibbison moves on to it. Doesn't come on to it though. Ronan Maguire is there again. Ronan Maguire with a hand pass back. Ronan Butler tries to clear it. Comes out as far as the middle of the field. Ryan Casey gets the ball in around the square. Langton's there, but it breaks. Comes off Ronan Butler's boot. Ronan Butler moves out again. Tries to lift it. Can't get it up. Kyle Brady's there. Ball comes out. Thrown out the field. Connor Kenny moves on to that ball. Moving now out the field. Dispossessed by John Paul Casey. Kenny gets it back again. Comes out to David Nally. David Nally strikes it down the field, but there's two Fianna men around Oisin Kelly. Jack Clancy, sorry. Jack Clancy wins a free against Ryan Casey. And if Belmont could get this score, it'd be a massive lift after that penalty save from Spud Murphy. 3 minutes remaining in this half of ordinary time. David Nally coming over to strike this one. Nally strikes and he scores 7 points to 5. 28 minutes on the clock. And Belmont, despite not having played that well, are right in this game. Ball moves by Maguire, moves out to Declan Boylan. Declan Boylan lifts, strikes, comes in around the square. It's Jack Clancy, gives the hand pass to Kyle Flynn, or to David Nally. It's a goal for David Nally. 1-5 to 7 points. And this is a real turnaround. Minutes ago, it looked like we might be going to a 6-point game had Nafina scored that penalty. Belmont have responded, saved the penalty, scored a point and a goal, and they now lead this game by a point. And it's a free. The free is won by Joey Keenan. Jack Clancy did well in that position to hold on to that ball and get it out. David Nally finished it very well. Liam Langton standing over this free. The 11's up the game. 8 points to Nafina, 1-5 to Belmont. 30 seconds of ordinary time remaining in this first half. Ball comes out, breaks. Ross Cahill on the ball. Breaks out to Oisin Kelly. Oisin Kelly loops it in around. Keane Johnson moving towards it, but it's Aaron Flanagan who's going to get there first. Flanagan breaks out the side. And it's a free for Aaron Flanagan. And Kevin Keenan, the goalkeeper, will come to take it. Richie Fitzsimons appears to be signalling that will be 1 minute of additional time in this first half. We had one injury, slight injury to Oisin Kelly. Ball breaks in, Conor Langton is up, ball breaks out, and it's Liam Langton on the ball. Langton turns, strikes, wide ball.
There will be at least 1 minute additional time at the end of this half.
Murphy puts a short one to Conor Kenny. Conor Kenny launches the ball down on top of the full forward line. Johnson is there, goes past him, comes to Aaron Flanagan, tries to bail it out. Oisin Kelly moves out to it. Like Hurling and Clint Horn trying to get around him. Oisin Kelly takes off, turns, strikes the ball, wide ball. And that will probably be the last play of this first half. Richie Fitzsimons going to give that a little bit more, obviously. Liam Langton passes the ball out. Sorry, it's Liam Langton coming onto the ball now, and a wide ball from Liam Langton. And once again, as we saw in the first half last week, Nafina, those wides really hurt them last week. They had 9 wides in the first half. They've been climbing at the wides in the latter part of this second half. And with that, Richie Fitzsimons blows the whistle for half time. We have a draw match. Belmont 1-5, Nafina 8 points. The ball is in and the second half is on. Draw match. And it's a free for Belmont. David Nally wins that free. And he will strike it himself into the Park Avenue end of O'Connor Park. No changes on either time after half time as Nally looks to give Belmont the slenderest of leads. Lifts, strikes. But the ball is wide. And Kevin Keenan will strike the puck out. Changes hurls again. Strikes the ball out into the middle of the field. Ronan Maguire out on the half-forward line now. Tries to get there. But it's Joey Keenan coming on to the ball. Keenan comes across the side. He's held up by Oisín Kelly. Ball goes in. Goes as far as Liam Langton. Looks to throw it out. Doesn't throw it out. They're calling for steps. He's dispossessed. It's well done from Belmont. Wren strikes the ball out the side. Will he make the line? It does. Oisín Kelly just couldn't get there in time. That's a little bit better from Belmont now. In the first half, in that sort of situation, we were nearly able to back that it would be a free, but they managed to harry him and dispossess him. But it still ended up in an Offaly line ball in the middle of the field, and Joey Keenan is standing over it. Good strike. In on top of Langton. Butler is there. The other Butler is there as well. Ronan Butler clears the ball. Comes down on top of Ross Cahill. Joey Keenan crashes in. Breaks out. Once again, Offaly winning the break. This is the really key thing. Kyle Curran striking the ball. Puts it in on the forward line on top of John Paul Casey, the goal scorer the last day. Puts the ball in. On the ground. Shane Murphy does well. Really well done from Murphy, because hard to judge the bounce on the solid ground there today. And just to get that save, very important. It resulted in a 65 for Offaly. Certainly in those rucks, Offaly coming out on top, and there has certainly been a lot of them, is Joey Keenan. Goes to strike this 65. Keenan strikes it, but it's a wide ball. Takes the cooker, comes out as far as Declan Boyle, catches it clean, moves it on, puts it in on top of the full forward line, moves on beyond Jack Clancy. Goalkeeper Keenan puts it out the side. Ronan Butler moving out towards that direction, so is Mark Dillon. Butler gets there, does very well, being held up now, dispossessed, thrown out, and Dillon throws it again, out to Conor Langton. Conor Langton, wide ball from Conor Langton. Once again, Offaly's shooting, just letting them down. Hook out, comes down on top. Ian Johnson is there. But it's another ruck. It's another ruck. And Joey Keenan is there. Oisín Kelly wins it. It's an important win. Tries to strike it in around the square. Jack Clancy is in there. The ball is cleared by Offaly. Out to Keenan. Ross Cahill coming. Ross Cahill gets a hurl to it. Curran with the ball. Curran is fouled. But there's no free. And Cahill Flynn dispossesses Aaron Flanagan. Cahill Flynn puts the ball square over to Johnson. Johnson in front of the goal. Strikes over the bar.
That's good. Pretty well called there. Scores up.
Ball breaks out. Joey Keenan on that ball. Looks for the hand pass. Ronan Butler is there. Butler gathers. Butler strikes. Only comes as far as Curran. Curran puts their hand up, catches. Ian Johnson carrying him. Where's Ronan? There's Sean Ibbison. Ibbison is hooked. David Nally puts it out the side. Ronan Maguire tries to ground stroke it. Doesn't work out. Ball comes in from Ryan Casey. Ollie Dunn has a whack. Another wide from the field. Murphy puts the ball out. Comes as far as Oisín Kelly. Turns, strikes, in around the square. It's over the bar. Over the bar.
Goal.
few little decisions just going Belmont's way at the moment. We get the feeling it mightn't last. In towards Johnson.
Go on, isn't it?
And it's a free out. And the goalkeeper coming nearly 40 yards from his goal to strike this free. The score after 6.5 minutes of this second half, Belmont 1-7, Nafina 8 points. Keenan puts it down on top of Liam Langton. Langton puts the hurl to it. Conor Kenny comes. Conor Butler trying to dispossess Buckley. Buckley's blocked. Here's Conor Kenny's hurl, I think. Declan Boylan goes down. Liam Langton with the ball. Hand passes out to Buckley. Buckley drops it. David Nally is there, and that will be in a field. I thought it was in the field. Line ball, I stand corrected. David Nally, the midfielder, on his own 21-metre line, taking this line ball.
What did he say?
Down on top of Johnson. Johnson puts his hand up, gets a hurl to it. Ross Cattle doesn't get there though. And it's that man again, Joey Keenan with Johnson in pursuit. Keenan puts it in around the square. Conor Langton flicks it up. Really well done from Conor Langton. I think that's his third point of the game. And the score is 1-7 to 9 points in favour of Belmont. And as I look now, there's a substitution on the Belmont team. Number 30, Mark Cahill, making an introduction, and he's replacing number 18, Ross Cahill. Mark Cahill was a substitution here last day. A very good game when he was introduced. Hopefully he can replicate some of that today. Belmont unusually did not lead at any point in the first game. They're leading this game now with 22 minutes of ordinary time to go. Brady in the middle of the field.
Substitution on the Belmont team, number 30, Mark Cahill replaces number 18, Ross Cahill.
David Nally, and it's a free for David Nally. Richie Fitzsimon moving over towards Kyle Brady. It looks like it will be a card. He's free, dropping around the square, and it's gone wide. Joey Keenan winning the break on that puck out. Plays the ball, puts it out to the side. John Paul Casey. Casey turns for goal. Wren gets the hurling. Wren is there again, but Casey gets the score. And we will draw a match once again. Murphy drives the ball down the field, landing on top of Oisin Kelly. Oisin Kelly, ball spills out. Comes to Cahill Curran. Cahill Curran goes to strike, but well blocked down by Cahill Flynn. Cahill Flynn is who is harrying him again. Hand pass back, cleared by Clint Horn. Down the field. Ball going out towards the wing, and it'll be a Belmont line ball. Colin Kenny is there, but I'm not sure if he'll take it. David Nally coming back off the midfield to strike this line ball on his own 45. Strikes, it comes to Mark Cahill, first touch in the game, does very well, turns and away he goes. Where's the support play? That's the question. He does well, he's fouled after the ball by Joey Keenan. The hand is up for a free, and it's gone, and it will be a free to Belmont. Good play from Mark Cahill there. There's FINA management in conversation with Richie Fitzsimons. I don't think it's a particularly nice conversation, but that's what we call it anyway, as Jack Clancy stands over this free. And it's a wide ball. The puck-out comes and it's Nally who comes onto that ball. Dispossessed. Another ruck and a free from the field. And Joey Keenan coming back out of the midfield to take this one. Belmont leading by that 1 point, 1-8 to 10 points. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Remember, should today's game finish in a draw, we'll have extra time. Keenan strikes us in around the square. Breaks out. Breaks out one both ways there, tries to get it up but doesn't succeed. Another one of these looks comes out the side, but it's cleared by Belmont. Clint Horn with the ball. Ball comes out to Joey Keenan. He's making towards goal. Throws it out in front of him. Keenan strikes over the bar. 11 points to 1-7 in favour of Nafina. Sean Beattie breaking out of the fence with the ball. Big solo run. Passes to Connor Langton. There's a free. And as Nafina line up to take that free, there'll be a substitution on the Belmont team. Bill Egan, wearing number 26, coming onto the Belmont team. And he's replacing Sean Ibsen, wearing number 5. Score 12 points to 1-7. 16 minutes of ordinary time remaining as Spud Murphy goes to put this ball out. Down this wing once again with Sheen Kelly there. Sheen Kelly gets a hurl to it but it moves out past. And it's Sean Beattie coming on the ball. Puts it out the side. Puts it out the side. Sheen Kelly gets a hurl in. Coffin tries to put the ball across in front of Keane Johnson, but it's Kevin Keenan, the goalkeeper, who comes and clears. And David Nally moving on to that ball with Cottle Brady in pursuit. David Nally soaring towards the goal. It's gone into another one of these rucks. And the Fina have come away with it. But the play has been held up because Conor Langton is holding his head and it appears to be a head injury. Apologies, it'll be a free to Belmont. That doesn't change the fact that Conor Langton appears to be holding his head. David Nally standing over this free on the stand side of the field. Langton is up and is able to resume play. David Nally is ready to strike his free. Sorry, apologies, a line ball. The sun is really getting in my eyes over here. Cotton Flynn gets the ball out as far as Conor Kenny. Conor Kenny scoops it, but it only comes as far as the Fina player Dunn. Dunn strikes the ball down in the full forward. Got to it. Michael Ryan is there, tries to get the ball out. But it's broken out, to Liam Langton. Liam Langton turns again. Puts the ball in Murphy's hand. Murphy puts it out the side. Conor Kenny coming on to it. Kenny looks to give it again. Declan Boylan is the man. Declan Boylan gets his hand to it, gets a hurl to it. Moves the ball on again. Oisin Kelly in the middle of the field. Kelly takes off. Puts the ball in around the square. Oisin Kelly, or Keane Johnson is there, but he doesn't get a hand to it. Cathal Flynn with the flick. Flynn moving. Keane, the goalkeeper, comes out, puts the ball out over the line. Very well done by Kevin Keane, the field goalkeeper. Oisin Kelly with the line ball. Just to replace the line ball. Wide ball. And it remains a 2-point game. Fina 12 points, Belmont 1-7. 18 minutes on the clock. As Keenan kicks the ball out into the middle of the field. David Nally moving on to it. Doesn't get there, but Billy Egan does. And then gets a boot to it. But it's Ryan Casey, the number 7 for the Fina, who moves the ball on, and it comes on to Conor Langton. Langton on the ball. Langton puts it across the goal, and it's wide. And Belmont appear to be trying to make another substitution. But it won't be in this play. The ball has come out. John Paul Casey on it. Puts the ball in front of Liam Langton. Butler coming with Langton has it. Good recovery from Michael Ryan, who got there in time and boxed him up. And it'll be another free. Substitution on the Belmont team.
Substitution on the Belmont team. Number 24, Adam Nugent, replaces number 12, Keane Johnson.
Replacing Keane Johnson. Comes down on top of Nugent. Gets a fair baptism of fire. The ball down on top of him already. Comes to Jack Clancy. Clancy in under the stand. Puts the ball around the square. And it's over the bar from Jack Clancy. An important score for Belmont. Bringing the game back to a 1-point game. Conor Kenny gets his hurl to Keenan's puck out, and Mark Cahill gets the break. We knew how Belmont maybe struggled today to win those type of breaks, but Cahill did it there. It'll be a free, and David Nally stands over it. Puts it in around the square. Keenan puts his hurl up, but it's still over the bar. We've had 110 minutes of hurling in this, between the two finals. There's nothing to separate them still, as Conor Langton comes onto that ball with 10 minutes to go. A block down from Oisin Kelly. Kelly's still going for it, still trying to get the ball. Swings at it, being held, he says, it's a free. And it's also looking like it will be a card for Ryan Casey, the number 7 for Fina. strikes it, the white flag goes up, and Belmont lead. Keenan strikes the ball down. Conor Kenny is under this one. Will he get there? It's a free. Liam Langton wins the free. And under the hill. Lifts, strikes. It won't be over the bar, but it mightn't go dead, and it's in around the square. Danger here, as they say. Bill Egan getting over that ball, but it spills out. Spills out to the Feeney man. And it's wide. And it's wide. And Murphy goes for the puck out. The ball comes down the centre. Oisin Kelly is there. Oisin Kelly gets his hand on it. Looks to come out. Dispossessed. Dispossessed by Corn. Joey Keenan come out the ball. Mark Keenan wins that breaking ball again. Comes back out to Declan Boylan. Declan Boylan has a whack. Puts it in around the square. Ronald Maguire is there. Maguire under that bit of pressure, surrounded. Ball coming out from the field. Boo it out. Kelly moving towards the ball. Doesn't get there. But David Nally does. Nally's down. Hits the ball, strikes in, but it comes to Mafina man. Mafina going to clear this ball, and it's a free against Ronan Maguire. And Keenan, the goalie, comes out to take the free. Down the line in front, once again, of Liam Langton. Aaron Brazen there. Conor Kenny trying to hold the fort. Brazen gets the ball out and breaks out towards the side. Wins a free. Wins an important free. Pushing very cool back off the half forward line to take this free. Right on the edge of his limits there. Drops in the square. Cotton Flynn trying to get it up. Ronan Maguire trying to get it up. He does get it up. He turns around. Where's the man looking for? That man is Mark Cahill. Mark Cahill with the score. Very well done by Ronan Maguire to get that ball out there under pressure. Ball comes out. Breaks out again. That man again, Liam Langton. Puts the ball in around the square around Casey. Wren gets a hurl to it. But the ball is still there. Aaron Brazen clears his lines out as far as David Nally. Ball breaks out. Bill Egan moving towards the ball. But it's in a Feeney man it's going to come out to. It's going to come out as far as Mark Dillon. We've got a great score here. Later on in the last day. Dillon is fouled. And it'll be a free for Nafina with 5 minutes remaining in ordinary time. It's over the bar. The score is 1-11 to Belmont, 13 points to Nafina, and the fat is in the fire. Here we go, 4 minutes of ordinary time remaining now. Shane Murphy, he picked a great time to tie his shoelaces. I don't think the referee is going to wait for him though. Strikes the ball. Down on top of Cahill. Ball broken by Joey Keenan, I think. Comes as far as Mark Dillon, puts it down the centre. Butler gets his hurl to it. But it's Liam Langton wins the break and it comes out as far as Keenan. And they're in pursuit now. Keenan with a shot to draw the match. But the ball is going in around the square and it's gone wide. swings down, landing on top of Oisin Kelly. Declan Boylan moving on to the break. Kelly tries to get it up. Boylan gets it and passes it on to Kelly. Kelly's in space, but he's got very little support, but he does have one man. That man is Jack Clancy. Clancy turns, makes the score. Very well done between the three players there. Belmont back to a 2-point lead. Ball breaks out around the middle of the field. Comes out. And it's that man again, David Nally, with the hand pass. With the hand pass out as far as Nugent. Nugent has it low. It's over the bar. Over the bar from Adam Nugent. And Belmont lead by 3. Declan Boylan putting the hurl up, but it goes beyond him, goes to Conor Kenny. Conor Kenny puts it down the line. Cathal Flynn is chasing it. Cathal Flynn is there, but it's pulled on by Sean Beattie and it's out over the line, and it's a Belmont line ball. Cathal Flynn readjusting his boot there. Oisin Kelly coming out to take this line ball. Kelly puts it across the goal, but the ball is wide. And the clock says 28 minutes and 12 seconds. The scoreboard says Nafina 13 points, Belmont 113. Conor Langton catch that ball. It's still there though. But out comes David Nally with it. Breaking out towards the side, he can't get it up. Done in pursuit. And it's a free to Nally. Mark Cahill is there in the middle of that ruck. The ball comes out, comes to Cahill Flynn. Cahill Flynn hits it over. It's just breaking in around it. Keenan does well. Keenan does very well. Gives the ball out to Sean Beattie. Sean Beattie clears his lines out into the middle of the field. David Nally is there. Moves beyond them. Conor Langton is there. It's still in the ruck. But Nally gets the boot on it. Gets it. Ground stroke out. The ground stroke is out to Nugent. Nugent puts the ball in. Puts the ball in front of Maguire. Maguire can't get to it. They're both on the ground. Jack Clancy coming over to offer assistance. Maguire has it. No, he doesn't. Sean Beattie has it. And the referee says it's a free out. Keenan, the keeper, strikes the free. Down the line. Bill Egan is under it.
There will be at least 3 minutes additional time at the end of the half.
Additional time will form. Joey Keenan breaking towards goal. Just as the clock turns on the 30. Mark Dillon. No, he stopped. And we have another one of these rucks. Aaron Brazel is in the middle of it. When is he not? It's a free in. Says Richie Fitzsimons. Belmont need to line the goal. As Conor Langton, or Liam Langton is standing over, but there appears to be a man down, and it appears to be an Afina man. The goalkeeper has come up the field. It looks like he's going to have a go for the goal here. There's a bit of a prolonged conversation going on about who will take this free for Nafina whenever it is taken. Belmont lining the goal. And it's a yellow card. Yellow card, I think, for Ronan Butler. The referee bringing back, it's not. Bringing back the free. It's not a 21-metre free, so there's no rules about how many people on the line or where you position. It's a bit confused now. I wouldn't like to be a goalkeeper in that situation. It's stopped by Oisin Kelly, breaks out. It's Aaron Brazel on the ball, breaking out the side. Brazel to Flynn. Flynn is on the solo run. Flynn is on the solo run. There's 32.5 minutes gone on the time yet. Oisin Kelly from the middle of the field. Oisin Kelly banging it in. It's over the bar! It's over the bar! Belmont are 4 points up in the under-21 final. Ball out in the middle of the field. Kelly goes but doesn't get there. Carl Flynn is there. Everybody seems to be there. Kern tries to whip on it. Doesn't get there. Another one of my beloved rucks. Bill Egan is in the middle of it. Belmont really in a good position now. We've had 33.5 minutes in this second half as Oisin Kelly comes onto the ball. He's got Cahill outside him. Cahill the minor moving onto the ball. Gets a boot to it, moving it on. Here he goes. Cahill goes down and wins the free. I can't believe I'm saying this. It appears that Belmont are going to be the 2018 Under-21 Hurling champions for Offaly. An incredible turnaround. 5 years ago, they had to make a decision to start the team at under-21 again. They didn't think they'd have the numbers. Tonight, the cup is coming home to Belmont by the looks of things. In 2012, 2 Belmont men on the team that won the championship with Rhinos. But this is the first time that a Belmont team is going to win an under-21 championship under its own steam, as Declan Boylan stands over this free. Boylan strikes it. In. And the umpire puts the flag up and it's a score. Belmont by 5. We're approaching 35 minutes gone in this game. Ball comes out to Aaron Flanagan. The store run, puts it down the line as far as Kern. He's gone again. David Nally. It's a free to Kern. We've had 5 minutes injury time. There's 5 points separating the side. Kern lifts, strikes in around the square. Kelly is there. So too is Bill Egan. Aaron Brazel. Ball comes to Butler, it's clear. And Belmont are the 2018 Under-21 champions. And folks, I don't think I've ever been speechless, but this is probably as close as it gets. Final score, Belmont 115, Nafina 13 points.
First of all, put your hands together for 2 wonderful teams who served up 2 great games over the last 2 weekends. Commiserations to Nafina. You've been great ambassadors for your clubs at underage over the last number of years. And I know have no doubt with the dedication you've shown, you will have future success in the years to come. Well done to Nafina. I also want to thank Jim Kelly in the ground and to Relive Environmental Systems, who sponsor all our adult championships, and they're represented here today by Dawn and Relive. Without our sponsors, it will make things a lot more difficult, so thanks very much to Relive Environmental. For today belongs to Belmont. And I want to congratulate you on winning the Offaly Under-21 Hurling Championship for the first time. As I said, it was two wonderful games, and over the 120 minutes, I think you just about deserved your victory. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the PJT Cup to Oisin Kelly, captain of the Belmont team.
As possible this time of year. We could have asked for much more. We'd like to thank Richie and his official for refereeing the game brilliantly and all this. And I don't know what to say. I'd like to thank all our management, that might be very more than theirs. Cornwall, Warwick, Swansea, here, 2 days, they've been brilliant all year. They put so much in there every single game. Especially Peter, the first man down, and also the last man to leave him. Well done, Peter. The events here in minor 2 or 3 years ago, and it was very sour after that, so thanks very much. They give Bettina 3 cheers. They did. They did. I'd like to say a special mention to Paul Kenny, who can't play here today, and most 5 year yards because of him, their own man is left for all of us, so thanks very much, Alan. There's talks going back to the Belmont for 1 or 2 points, so hopefully we'll see you all there.
My door's open.